my friends to play. I need friends to play this game with. I mean, I have plenty of friends. Friends is not the issue. Friends having this game is the issue. So if anybody at all sees this video, hopefully I'll still have the game at that time. But if you see the like that and you want to play, if you have the game and you're having trouble finding people to play with as well, you can always send me a friend request or send me a message and say, hey, do you still have Unity or whatever, you know? And you know, if I still have it, which I most likely will, because I really like this game, then you know, we'll jump on, man. We'll kill some royalists or loyalists or whatever they're calling them. I never really hear it because I normally have my volume down, you know, because I got a kid, so I can't have it up loud at night, waking him up and whatnot. There he is, right there. Ada! Hey, you know you got my headphones wrapped around your feet. Can I have those? Thank you. What's that? What is that? Is that one of your little school bus people? Maybe you should put him in the school bus. Yeah, go put him in the school bus. Go on. It's right there. School bus. Bam. Problem solved. And that's how you father right there. Prime example of fathering. It's about how it works in most families, apparently. From what I hear from my wife, most of her friends, their husbands and, you know, their baby daddies, whatever you want to call them, they don't do anything. They do nothing with their children. Like, how do you have a child and do nothing with that child? Like, how do you have a kid and go, all right, you just raised this little fucker for 18 years. I'll start dealing with him when I'm proud of him, or whatever. You know, it's just stupid to me that people, they say, oh yeah, sweetheart, let's have a baby. I want to be a father. And then when they have a child, they do nothing for that baby. Or the only thing they do is they go to work and then, you know, they make money and they come home and they pay the bills. Whoop-de-fucking-do, guy. I've done that. My wife has done that. That means nothing. Just because you pay the bills doesn't mean that you get to shirk your responsibilities as a parent. Paying the bills is your responsibilities as an adult. So if you don't know how to separate being an adult and being a parent, you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a bad time, okay? It's just a fact. You need to be able to understand that when you're going to work, you're not going to, right, you may be paying bills at the house, and that might be where your family lives. Big fucking deal, okay? You're not going to work and paying all the bills for your family. You're paying all the bills because you have fucking bills. You're paying the bills because you need to. Because you have no choice whether, if you have a kid or not, those bills still exist. You still have to pay those bills. Unless, of course, it is a directly child-related bill, like maybe a pediatrician's visit or something like that. But that's totally different. If you got insurance on your kid, which you're fucking supposed to, you're supposed to have health insurance for your children. If you don't have it for yourself, at least get it for your children. I personally don't have health insurance on myself, but my son is fully covered no matter what. A dinosaur could take a dump on his foot and break his toes, and I could take him to the hospital and they'll go, okay, that's covered. It doesn't matter, all right? So you need to protect your children. And back to the original point, you need to be there for your kids. You need to actually do something with your children. Like, the only reason I'm playing a game right now, for anyone who may be thinking, well, you're playing a game, not paying attention to your son, is because my son is actually drinking a bottle so that he can go take his afternoon nap. So, for anyone who may have been thinking that I'm being hypocritical at this current time, I'm not. My son's about to take a nap. That's why this game's on. And as soon as he wakes up, this game's being turned off, and I'm going to go right back to dad mode. Why? Because that's what I'm supposed to do as a father. My son comes first. And all these parents who aren't understanding that your children come first, there's a problem. I'm not going to sit here and say that you shouldn't be allowed to have children, because it's not my place to say you can or can't have kids. I mean, honestly, it's no one's place. Unless you're physically harming your children, technically, you're not doing anything illegal. But neglect counts as physical harm, by the way, just in case you may have been thinking that I only meant physical damage. No, neglect counts as child abuse.
So a monk, this Dom warrior.
Definitely counts as child abuse. But anyway, back to the original point. Spend time with your freaking kids. If you have kids, spend time with your kids. Go and take them to the store. Give their mother a break. Do something to give mommy some time off. Does that make sense? I know it might be kind of strange for some people to think, oh, this person might need a day off from being a parent. Well, it's not that being a parent, like, yeah, it's hard, but it's not hard. It's very simple. You take care of your children. You don't let them starve. You don't let them be upset for extended periods of time. Like, my son will do crocodile tears thing. He's at the stage now where he cries. He's trying to manipulate and get what he wants. I hear you. Are you done with that bottle? So anyway, my son's at the age where he has the crocodile tears, where he tries to say, oh, well, you know, I'm sad, so you need to pick me up. And then turns out when I do pick him up, all he wanted was on my couch so that he could steal my damn phone that's sitting up behind me. This little con artist tried to trick me into caring, feeling sorry for him, and then he just steals my stuff. So, needless to say, pay attention to your children, fathers out there. Pay attention to your kids. Be there for them. Spend time with them. Give their mothers a break. That's a big part of it. Give their moms a break. You need to take some time every now and then, you know, and just take the kid for yourself. If you're going to the store, fine. Go to the store. Take the kid to the store with you. Give mommy some time alone. Let her just sit on the couch and relax. Let her chill. You know, just hang out and be an individual again. Because I can tell you right now, as a father, and I actually live with my kid's mother. You know, like we're married. So when she says something to me like, "Baby, I'm getting tired. I'm getting frustrated. I'm really frustrated with this kid because every time, you know, I try to do something, he's whining or blah, 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 or I don't have any time to myself," whatever the reason may be. She needs time. She needs time to be an individual again. Because from what I've learned so far about new moms, especially new moms who have not really had a kid before, it's their first child, it's really important for them to get some time. Because they get to the point where they feel like they're nothing more than a mom. Because a baby is essentially a parasite for a mother. I know that might sound like an awful comparison, like I don't mean it in a negative way, but a baby is essentially a parasite. It feeds off the mother. Breastfeeding, baby feeds directly from the mother. Okay? And when baby feeds, mommy's not getting anything. She's not getting any. I mean, yeah, it helps with her hormones and everything like that. So in that aspect, it's not a parasite. But a leech can help sickness. That doesn't make it not a parasite.
It reads Condorcet manuscript,
when it's
located in the old red house, and then a name, Leon.
Oh, I know who that guy is. No, I don't. I don't really. So some of you may have noticed, by the way, that I am wearing. My character here is wearing purple and green assassin's gear. Now, there are quite a few. There's not like a gigantic selection or anything of like color schemes that you can do for your armor, but there are a few, and some of them are really good. They have some dark ones, they have some light ones, they have some bright colors. This purple is actually kind of bright when it's in the right lighting. It looks a lot brighter in the menu, like the color selection menu. So actually, now that we have nobody chasing us, I can actually let's get out of the area and then run forward. What are you doing? Yeah, let's get out of the area and then we'll go over that. Nope. Goodbye. There's not a fucking window in here.
The law is relentless. You will die.
Whoop. Go fight those guys. You will face mob justice, fool. Know what it sounded like he said? Tell me I'm gonna face mob justice over here. Mob justice is the craziest kind of justice.
Makes my bones ache just watching the idiot.
Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go up.
You can't stop.
Right after we kill this guy, die. Woo, you're dead. Alright. Looks like we got some of this guy up here. You got stabbed in your neck. I need to escape the area, but I'm having too much fun killing these fucking royals. Check this out. Boom! You're dead. There's quite a few in here. So let's do this way. We'll go like this. This ought to piss them off. Boom! Haha, you guys suck. And you can loot the bodies just like any other Assassin's Creed game. Well, not every other. I don't remember if you could loot bodies in the first one. I think you could. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Halt! Stay there!
You halt and stay there. I want to know why these guys are working together. The guys in red and the royal guys here normally hate each other. They're always fighting in the streets and killing each other and stuff. I normally got to go break up their fights. I wonder why they're not fighting each other this time. It's a little odd to me. This is a very large area that needs escaping. Holy crap. You can parkour down. It's really great for... let me put it this way. Old school Assassin's Creed games, when you would go to, you know, get down from a building, you had to go all the way to the edge, and you had to stop. And once you stopped at the edge, then you had to, you know, hit circle or B if you're playing on Xbox, and you had to drop. Then you had to drop or hold, you know, circle or B. And it would you know, descend down the side of the building for you at a certain, you know, slowly, or a big fall, whatever. Now, ooh, wow, I got 15,000 for that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll take that. That's cool. But now, see, if you actually hold R2 or the right trigger on Xbox, it will bring up a new menu up in the top, like L2 used to do. During the fights where you had your counterattack and everything. There's no counterattack in this one, which I find really annoying. I miss the counterattacks because it was like an insta-kill. If you hit the counterattack, they're dead. They're going to die. So I miss that, but the game itself is more fun. The navigation and everything. Back to what I was saying real quick. For the navigation, if you hold down the trigger while you're running, that is your sprint/climb button. You don't have to hold A to jump anymore. It will jump for you. To climb, you have your free run up, which is up there in the corner on X. That will ascend up the buildings. It will go over larger objects, things like that. Now, as far as free run down, that's what I was mainly focusing on in this little tidbit. And free run down is really cool, and I'll show you exactly what that is. Let's see, here we go. So we'll go up here. So we'll go on top of the building. So normally, old school Assassin's Creed style, running over here, you know, you would have to get to the edge. Stop sliding, you little fooker. So old school Assassin's Creed, here we go, running. You get to the edge. You want to go down, well, you got to stop and hit descend. Here, you just hold free run down, and he will find the fastest, safest route to the ground on his own. You just hold the direction you want to travel in, and hold free run down. Now on the wall, it doesn't really work the same. I mean, it kind of works the same, but it doesn't say free run down, because at that point you're not free running. See, like this, he just jumps down, jump down, down, down. Don't try to kill my person in the street, fool. You neither, homie. You're dead. Thanks for killing that guy. You're dead. So I like to fight these guys. It is, I will say this, fighting groups of enemies is far more challenging in this one because there's not like a... Okay, so you see the lights lighting up over their heads and their health bars. That is your indicator that they're about to attack, and that's when you have to hit your parry button. And if you don't hit it at the right time, they're going to hit you. And when you have like 30 enemies around you, which I have been known to have at times... Oh, they killed me. See? It's that easy. Just two enemies is far more difficult. See, that's why I kind of miss the counterattack ability from like, say, Black Flag or Assassin's Creed 3. I haven't played Liberty. I haven't played Syndicate, so I don't know about those. I am going to get Syndicate next. Syndicate will be what I get. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get that before or after I pick up Division, but I will definitely be getting Assassin's Creed Syndicate sometime soon. I'd say probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And then I'm going to be running through that one. We're going to go through from start to finish on that. Hopefully I'll be able to stream the entire thing. It is slightly difficult for me to be able to stream entire games because sometimes I do only get to play for 15 minutes at a time because I do have a kid. So father duties, which was that big rant I had earlier, father duties kind of come first. So when it comes to, oh, you guys are going to assault people? No! Get out of here. Criminals trying to assault citizens in the street. We don't play that game around here. Scoot. Ooh, okay, so before we go to that mission over there, I want to show you guys the customization menu for any of you who haven't seen it. So once you've become an assassin, once you've joined the Assassin's Guild, or once you've joined the Assassins, I don't know if they call themselves a guild or a league or what, but I don't want to say League of Assassins. That's too DC, that's too Deathstrike or Deathstroke and Deadshot and all those cool dudes. Harley Quinn was Suicide Squad. That one was cool. They actually had a Suicide Squad a couple episodes where they had the Suicide Squad, a couple of the members anyway, in Arrow, the CW show. That's actually a really good show, by the way. So anyway, once you join the Assassins, you'll have your start menu, and it'll unlock this option, your character customization. Now, I have a invite. Oh, I have 2 other people playing. That's cool. So once you enter your character customization, you're going to have 3 sections. You're going to have your skills menu, your gear loadout, which is your weapons and armor, and then you're going to have your boosts. Now, your boosts mainly help you. You have your premiums and stuff, but you have to have. It's just stronger. It's a booster for a certain amount of time. So those are cool. You do have co-op skills. That's also normally on this list. I don't know why it's not showing up. Maybe it's because I'm not with anybody. I don't know. But once you're in your skills menu, at the top left corner, you'll see the 4 numbers, the 4 different types of, types of currency. So your 1 all the way to your left, that's your standard in-game money. That's what you're going to buy your armor, your weapons, upgrade your weapons. No, I'm sorry, that's not what you upgrade your weapons with, but that's what you buy all your gear and weapons with, you know, your weapons and armor. So the second one in, the one that says 3 currently, those are actually assassin's points. That's what you would use here in the skill menu. Those are your upgrade points pretty much. So this one takes 10, you know, assassin's cash takes 10, but I only have 3, so I can't get it, obviously. Coin purse is 2, I could get that one, but I'm thinking I'm going to go more with the stealth because I like to use stealth a little more. Roll recovery is nice. We'll do that. We'll do roll recovery. So you have different skills that kind of improve the gameplay. Just, you know, obviously that's what skills are for. They make your character a little more deadly, a little stealthier, and a little stronger in the health menu. Also, you do have a couple group skills here. You have group healing, which takes over your down on your D-pad. Also, you have communal sense, which when you use your eagle vision, it says right there, your eagle vision is shared with your allied players. So there's that. That's pretty cool. You're ranged. I don't think you have any team skills in this one. No team skills there. Melee, no team skills. Where was that other? Oh, no, disguise. Okay, disguise is another one of the skills that will take your down on the D-pad slot. That will take that dedicated button. So just kind of be mindful of what situation you're in. If you're with a team, maybe a team skill would be a little better for you. I like disguise just because I normally play solo. I don't have a lot of friends that have this game, so I normally play a little solo on my own. So that's it for the skills menu. Now that third currency up in the top left, the third one in that says 10,100, those I don't remember what they call them, but those are your upgrade points. Those are that's the currency you're going to use to actually upgrade your equipment after you get it. So for instance, we'll come in here. You can pick what type of weapons you want. Now your rifles, if I'm not mistaken, the rifle actually takes the place of your primary weapon. So this, for instance, I used the Iron Dragon because I have the DLC. So I used the Iron Dragon and I didn't have a sword anymore. It took over my sword, but I couldn't shoot with it. I just beat people with the butt of the gun. So to me, that didn't make any sense. I'm sure that the rifles here, I'm sure that these you actually shoot with. But these big fat ones, I think you really just beat people down with them, which is whatever. That's cool with me. And then they have the guillotine guns. I haven't used any of these because I don't have any of them, obviously. They look cool, but I feel that they would probably be kind of annoying to actually use. So I don't know. But anyway, you come in here, find whichever weapon you would like to upgrade. See, my scimitar is actually already upgraded. I got 20,000 though. It might be time to buy a new weapon. See, that's 5. Ooh, that's pretty crazy looking. That's 5,000. Have this. This is 5. It's 25,000. Wow. 5,000 for the okay. Dang, I only got 20,000. I'll do some more missions. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this guy, I think. Yeah, the rest of these are more expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this guy here. So you buy it. That's gonna be with your main game currency. Bam. So now you have it. It should auto-equip. It did. So now for that third currency I was talking about, this is where you'll go to upgrade. So if you look at the bottom, it says modifiers, additional damage on the description of the weapon. Once you upgrade, you'll get an additional 25%. It does not show on the damage bar. So when you go to get a higher level weapon, like right now this is a level 4, I would assume, because it has 4 diamonds at the top. When I go to get a level 5 weapon, the 25% upgraded damage will not show in the stats, like the stat bars, the damage and parry stat bars. Doesn't show up there. So when you compare here to here, this is the damage difference between the base damage of the weapons, not including the 25. So if I put the 25%, if I upgrade this to the 25%, which I am going to do, bam, you notice it didn't change the damage output on the stat bars. So that's kind of what I was just saying. It's not going to show the modified additional damage on the stat bar, so just be mindful of that when you are upgrading weapons, because what you're getting that's quote-unquote stronger based on the stat bars might not be at that current time stronger because of the additional damage from your previous upgraded weapon. Now, obviously, if it's stronger in the base stats, it will be stronger when it's upgraded, so if you have the money to buy it and upgrade it, then don't worry about it. But if you don't have the money to upgrade and to buy the new one, to buy the new one and upgrade it, then I'd be mindful of buying the new one, because you might actually lose a tiny bit of your damage for a short amount of time until you can get that upgraded. So I use one-handed and pistols just because that's just my preference, I guess. This one's already upgraded, so I'm not going to worry about that. And that's pretty much it for the weapons. Now, equipment. I really love the equipment customization in this game. It's really cool. Actually, give me 1 second. I actually got to put this baby down for a nap. Hold on 1 second. Be right back, everyone. Come here, son. It's nap time. Whee! Back. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to put my son down for a nap. Okay, so like I was saying, I really love the character customization in this game. So we'll start with the colors just because it's at the top of the list. Now this is your standard assassin color. This is what you start with. This is the color scheme you start with. Black and red. Actually, I'll go ahead and take everything back. Nah, screw it. I'm not taking anything back. So this is your original color scheme. Now, some of the ones that you see on the screen now with the check marks on them, anything that has the check mark, you already own. And actually, some of these I did own before. I didn't buy them. Like, for instance, this one here, Peaceful Tales. I never bought that. It was just unlocked and owned for some reason. So I think that they actually give you some of the color options right at the beginning. I didn't notice it till a little later on, but we'll just kind of go through them. So this is your standard. This is your blue on blue on blue. So that one's okay. I used it for like a good whole 10 minutes, and then I was like, nah, that's too much blue. So I never used this. I couldn't get into the blue and yellow scheme. I like the black, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of the yellow in there. This is unfortunate because it says blue, yellow, or blue, orange, and brown. But when you get out in the game, one, it looks more green than it does blue. The orange looks yellow. It even looks yellow here, to me at least. And it doesn't look blue to me on my screen either. It looks green, like almost a turquoisey green, but still more green than blue. And then the brown obviously is just the brown. So Tempest, that one's kind of cool, but I feel like I would really only use it during like holiday seasons. I could use it around Christmas, just because he looks like a freaking walking Christmas present to me, just red and green. He looks like an elf. Like, he's too festive. So Turquoise Knight, I do like that one. It looks like it would be kind of cool, but you also have to keep in mind what you see in the menu here is not what it actually looks like in game. It's like buying something online, and when you get it, the color doesn't match what it looked like on the screen because now you actually have it in front of you. It's kind of like that. When you get in game, the colors do look different than they do here. Some of them will look darker than they did in this menu. Some of them will look lighter. So Dark Woods, it's just like the Uplay one to me. But I guess when you go from the Uplay down to Dark Woods, you can see the blue. Now it does look more blue compared to a green. But when you see it in game, to me it looks more green. But that's not important. So this is pretty much the same, just slightly less vibrant green. blue, mustard. I'm not a fan of the mustard color, but I honestly don't see it. Like, even full screen, like, I don't see a mustard color anywhere. So I don't know where these guys get their color codes from or whatever, but they're a little weird to me. This one also another Christmassy one. This is far more Christmassy. This is kind of Christmassy to me. It's weird. It's like a bright green. So you have the shiny firefly. This one's really, really bright in game. Really bright. So if you're playing with a lot of people, like if you're playing with partners and you want to be able to tell who is who just by, looking over there and go, oh, there's a bright yellow guy running on my right. I know that's Steve. Hey, Steve, you got 3 guys in front of you. That's awesome. I could see where a bright color would help you stand out in the crowd to help your teammates identify where you are a little better. So I can see that. That is pretty cool. But I don't use it just because it's super bright and I'm not a bright colors kind of guy. At least not when I play on my own. Infinite green is kind of cool. It's not infinite green to me though. It's more of like a shit yellow. If that's like you take a dump and it's just like a nasty yellow, like a baby poop. Okay, so this one's super bright. This is like the yellow one to me, but only in green, obviously. Really bright out there. So these two, Shiny Firefly and Deep Forest, would be really good to me for online play. Darkest Alley, that one's pretty cool. Why can I not? Oh. Okay, I see now why I can't buy it. I was looking at the wrong currency type. So these, it looks like, are actually purchased with those upgrade points that I was talking about. So apparently they're not just for upgrades. I didn't realize that you purchased these with those. So anyway, so this one's pretty cool. I do like this. My favorite, I have to say, is probably the Pure Shadow. Just because in game I have seen like gameplay videos. That one's black. It is black. Like you hide in the shadows and it's hard for the player to see their character. It's pretty great. I really like this one. But your Peaceful Tales, we already went over that one. That one's pretty cool. I have used that one. I might go back to using it here in a minute. Brown. It's brown. I'm not a fan of brown. Rainy Skies, pretty cool. The Eagle White is just, to me, it's just white on white. It's really nice. It does give... This one gives me the feel of like Assassin's Creed 1. Mostly white with a touch of red, like Altair's, That was pretty cool. So Autumn Leaves is... That one's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that one. Amber Dawn, that one's kind of cool like that. Beige Ghost, I'm not a big fan of, just because I'm not a big fan of beige. Fancy Man, crazy. This is a really, really bright red, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and use that, because I do like this one. Wildfire is really cool. Bright Plumage, that one's probably pretty cool. Looks like it's a little less vibrant of a red, with like a pop color, so that's cool. The Royal Purple, that one's cool. That one is really nice. I feel like that's a deep, deep purple in game once it actually has like the game light on it, This is the one I was using earlier when I first started this video. So this is the one we saw earlier, me running around. It's actually a pretty cool one. I do like that one. That's why I was using it. And then Sunset Valley. Sunset Valley is another one of my favorites. I'd say it's probably top 5. It's pretty cool. But getting into heads, now that we've covered all the colors, so you have different head types. You have Arno's hoods. You have, this is a special hood, I believe. I don't think it's actually part of like the sets. I don't think. Yeah, it's not. So there's that. Okay, so the Prowler is one of the outfits, not outfits, but it is one of the sets that you can go through. They have Prowler head, chest, gauntlets, belt, and pants and boots. So Prowler is what I've been using just because it gives you health and stealth bonus. I don't think that's, no, this is not the one I've been using. This is the tailored Prowler. So there are different levels. Once you go up a level, you'll notice the shoulders on this one. You'll notice that they're actually not as far down. You see the You see the difference in the shape here on like the side of the chest, like right in front of the armpit. See the difference? So it does change as you upgrade. But Prowler's my favorite one, just stat-wise. I'd say my favorite one look-wise is probably the Medieval. This is the low-grade Medieval. Medieval's awful when it's low-grade because it looks like garbage. You look like a freaking super poor dude. This is the tailored Medieval, so it is a little better. But this is why I like the Medieval right here. That just looks super cool to me. Like that hood with the matching clothes, I think that set actually looks better than the fully upgraded like legendary Medieval set. But the higher the set, the higher the grade of the set, obviously, you have more stats. So anyway, so we have the Prowler, which is a set. We have Sans Culottes? Culottes? I don't know how to say it. But it's a handmade hood. That one's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of stealth, but that's really like the only bonus it gives you. So that's actually one of the sets, and that gets a little better as we upgrade it. The Napoleonic, that's really cool. It's like like Napoleon. It's a fancy French military set, and it gets fancier and more military-like as you upgrade, as you get the higher versions of it. So that one's really cool. And then you have the Medieval. Yes, this is the tailored. Now we're getting into the tailored ones. Every time you see Arno's whatever hood, Arno's is going to be the first one in the group, and that starts that set. So you have the 2 diamond, the level 2 handmade Borges hood. The Borges hood the Borges is another one of the sets, and that's it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets, I think. No, 7, because there's also a Phantom. Which there was no Phantom up here? I guess there's not a Phantom, handmade Phantom hood, but there is a tailored Phantom hood. So anyway, so this is your tailored Arno. So it gets a little more fancy, just a little better. It's pretty sweet. Tailored Prowler, which is what I have on now. This is the Phantom. The Phantom mask, it gives you an actual mask on your face, which I do like that. I think that's cool, because it reminds me of, what was it, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think, when Ezio went to the Masquerade Ball, and he had that sweet-ass mask on inside the hood, and it just looks so cool. Unfortunately, this is not a full face mask like Ezio's was in Brotherhood, but it'll have to do. So once I unlock that, that's probably the one I'm going to end up using, because I think it's just pretty cool. So you have your tailored hood here. So just a little better upgrade version. You guys get the idea. Medieval's a little more upgraded. So as you go through, they will get nicer. Let's see, that's far nicer than the other one. That one actually has the Assassin's logo as one of the pins. So that's cool. The military hood also. Military is another one. Napoleonic and military are not the same one. You also have the Musketeer. It looks like I was way wrong on how many there were. So the Musketeer you still have. Napoleonic. You have the military. The Brigand hood. So this is the improved Napoleonic. You see how it adds this whole section to the arm. So the more you upgrade it, the more it's going to add. Where were we here? So you have the improved military. So now it's got, a little bit fancier. It just improves fanciness. This is the next up Phantom. See, like, look how much better that looks. It changed the color of the mask. That just looks sweet to me. So that and the Medieval are definitely my favorite ones. But Medieval's upgraded, improved. Hood of the Raiders. You do have random hoods. Like you have entire outfit pieces that don't go with, like they're not like one of the Phantoms or military. They don't have multiple levels of them. Hood of the Raiders is the only one. That's the only Hood of the Raiders. There's not like a legendary Hood of the Raiders anywhere. That's it. So the Master Phantom Hood. This is Master, and then Legendary is going to be your top. So Masters is pretty cool. This one didn't really get fancier to me. I mean, it kind of did. It just added a border. So, it's whatever. It's kind of weird to me, but Arno's hoods get pretty extravagant. Look at that. That's really nice. I don't know if anybody can hear my son in there crying, but he is not one to take this nap. So the Musketeer hood, that one's pretty cool. The Master Military is pretty cool. Master Brigand, that's pretty cool. Legendary Prowler. So this is the end of the Prowler line, which is the one I'm in right now. So I'm not a big, huge fan of it, but I don't hate it at the same time. Hood of the Francade, that one, I guess maybe you could count that as an upgraded version of the Hood of the Raiders, if you really wanted to, I guess. It's not a Hood of the Raiders, but it kind of is. It looks like it. Then you get into the legendary hoods. So legendary this is the top of the line for all of these things. So this is your legendary medieval. It looks pretty sweet, I think. There it is. So legendary military, legendary musketeer. You see it added the big feather. That's crazy. Added a little bit more on the sides, some more, just some fancy French crap, floral patterns and whatnot. That's what the French are good for. The Phantom, that one looks. The mask in this one, I think, is just the coolest mask that they have. That one's pretty sweet. And then you have the legendary Brigand hood. So, you have the same thing in the chest. You have Arno's clothes, and then you have some of the specialty ones, which I have that one, which I've never used, never will. And then you have, the actual lines, the actual clothing lines, the different, coats. So I'll just kind of go through all these real quick, because I know I've been in the customization menu for a while. So I'm going to hurry this up and just kind of scroll through, let you guys get a glimpse of all of them. There are, honestly, I think they're all pretty cool. I think the designers did a really good job. The medieval, it's got a big breastplate. That's pretty cool to me. The Napoleonic has a huge breastplate. That thing is just crazy. So, there is some cool stuff in here. Like, a lot of these are really cool to me. And obviously, you don't have to have one, you don't have to have a full matching set. If you think it looks better with, say a medieval bracer instead of the Prowler bracer, do the medieval, man. Screw it. That's why they do it like this. So you can really mix and match what you want. And I think it turns out awesome that way. Because, say I want this sweet looking gauntlet, for my level 3 gauntlet, but I don't, obviously, because look at the stats, they're awful. But if I did, I could use it. The Prowler, that's the improved one from the one I'm using now. That would be cool. I mean, most of these would be pretty cool. That was crazy. Medieval one's pretty cool. So they're all pretty cool. That one's pretty sweet. Huh. So anyway, you got different bracers. They're cool, I think. I think they're all pretty freaking cool. And then you have your different belts, which I'm not going to go through all the belts, but you get the idea. It's the belt. The legs. Now, the pants changed dramatically, I think. So this is the Prowler's original. And this is the legendary Prowler. So I mean, they do get cooler, but the pants are probably the least changing of all of the. To me, like, as you upgrade, if you were to stick with the same path, like, I stick with Prowler the whole way up, to me it's the least changing. Those are the Prowler boots, by the way. I think they look stupid. But then you have outfits, and the outfits, if you own any of them, you can just pick it, and it doesn't matter what you've chosen for your character to look like. It doesn't matter what color you choose. This one's pretty cool. The McFarlane Master Assassin. This one is dope. Look at that assassin logo right in between the shoulder blades. That's fucking dope. It's so cool. So Todd McFarlane designed this one. It's pretty cool. It says it right there. Yeah, I just think it's pretty cool. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Went to bed at 5:30. Had to wake up at what, like 9? It was not cool. So, you know, there are different outfits you can get. Some of these have capes, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is the actual outer, the outfit for the Raiders. That hood of the Raider that you saw earlier, that actually is that hood right there. So you can build this outfit, or, you know, if you have it unlocked, you can just use it. There's another one here. No. Yeah, this one is another one of the ones with the cape. So there's, you know, there's that. That's cool, I guess. This one's, I wish it didn't have the mask or that goofy suit. Like, they could have probably made this look way cooler. Like, I think it'd be really cool if they, you know, just to goof around, they put a Batman costume in here. Do a Batman-inspired Assassin's Creed outfit. And let me play with it. Let me play online, man. See, there we go. Boost and co-op skills inside of equipment. That's where it is. So you have active skills. These are the active skills that take your down button on your D-pad. So it looks like these 3 help you and your allies. Disguise just really helps you. That's cool with me. It's whatever. And then active boost. You can activate a boost. Stealth boost, health boost, and melee boosts. So there's that. We've already gone into the boost, so we're gonna hop out of here. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. Yes. Yes. Sure. Cool. Alright, so now that we've, oops, I did not want to wear that outfit. So if you have an outfit on that you don't want, because it's going to change, it's going to stay there, just go into it, reselect it, and just, you know, hit X again, and that's going to take it off of you, and then you're wearing, you know, you're back to what you had on before. So I actually need to buy, my kid really does not want to take a nap in there. Holy crap, kid, come on now. This is the next Prowler hood up. 4,900. Jesus. I could get the medieval though. We'll do that one. We're gonna go with the medieval, just because why not? Screw it. All right. So we got the hood. That's cool. Come in and get the chests. Do we have the improved medieval? It's tailored medieval. Bam. Dang. Okay, so that's the one that we need, so we're gonna go with let's go with, for now, what do I have on right now? This guy, which gives me no stealth boost. So if I were to put on literally any of these other ones, they would give me a stealth boost. Alright, so let's put on the tailored medieval. Okay, cool with that. Tailored medieval. Forearms, here we go. Let's see, do we have a medieval one that's not garbage? We have this. This is the one I got on. I'm gonna lose my melee and my stealth bonus. See, this is where I would pick a different bracer, because the medieval bracer doesn't offer me the bonuses that I want. It only gives me health, right? And I don't want health. I don't want health, okay? I want melee and stealth. I want melee damage. Why would I not want my melee bracer to increase my melee damage? It's just silly to me. So anything like that. So that's your improved medieval, but I can't afford it. That does allow me to stay more. It makes it harder for them to kill me, I guess. So that's just as valuable, I guess. Okay, so we got that. We'll go to the waist. Do we have anything? That's the standard medieval. That's medieval. That's medieval, and I don't have the money for it. That's a cool belt, though. It's pretty cool. What's the legendary medieval belt look like? Oh wait, that wasn't medieval, was it? That was musketeer. No, that's medieval. Huh. Is this the legendary? This is the legendary medieval right here. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty sweet belt. That's cool. That's some cool stuff, man. Let's see if I can get some. Some tailored medieval there. Improved medieval there. Do that there. I don't know. Help my dude be a little bit less killable. Cool, here we go. Damn, that's a good looking guy right there. That is a mean looking mofo. Let's see how mean he is. That's pretty mean. And wearing all that heavy chainmetal? What? This dude would not be running like that. Oh, that's right. There was a mission right here. Dead. So this guy just kind of pushes people out of the way. You don't throw anybody over, and you don't stumble and fall in this game, so that's cool. The book thief will come here. Another 15,000? I think so. Yeah. Oh, and I get a guillotine gun. About time I finally get one of those, so I'll be checking that out after, just to kind of see how it works. That'd be cool.
Does Leon live here?
Yeah. Dude, I have a freaking chainmetal hood on. Okay, so I think you should open the door.
Lots of people would like to see his hands cut off. He's a vicious thief.
I need his help.
He went out to the windmill yesterday. I've not seen him since. Give him my name. Madame Margot.
Merci.
Please. Tell him to come home.
That was some really convincing looking smoke there. Ubisoft. Or Ubisoft, or however you may say it. You guys are dead. You're dead. And I will take that. Thank you. They killed him in the street. Eagle Vision's pretty sweet. It highlights anybody who could be friendly, anybody who could be an enemy. So these guys are like the cops. They're not really on a side, but if you do wrong, they'll come after you. Pirate sword. Yeah. Then you got this guy. Blah, blah. Especially, okay, so if these guys have guns, by the way, it's even harder to kill them. What? You telling me this guy's alive? That's unacceptable.
Another rabid rat.
Shouldn't have fucked with me in the street. You either. When are you guys gonna learn? You You don't mess with me. That's how you die. Reload. You got shot in your chest, your two friends got their asses beat, and then they got shot in the head. Because they don't know how to not fight with somebody who is... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And then look at these guys. Just based on the way they look. Who do you think would win in a fight? The dude covered in armor? Or the dude wearing the blue coat with a sash and a goofy hat? Yeah. I think I take the guy in the armor anytime.
I was by your tavern last night.
Oh, you were by nothing last night, bitch nigga. This is gonna be a challenge. We got 3 now. See? See? When you have more than one, it is really hard to beat these dudes. These guys are crazy, man. They are just so strong. It's ridiculous. I upgrade my stuff. I buy new equipment, buy new weapons. Can't kill them. No, I'm just kidding. They die eventually. They just don't die super quick. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, load screen. Let's go. Snap, snap, son. Alright, so now that I've died for no reason, let's just go up. Screw going around the building. That's why they made this game like this, right? So you didn't have to go around the building. You can just go up and over it. It's probably faster. Dun, dun, dun. Up. Across. Boom. Yes. Man, this guy has no fear. Especially doing all this stuff and I'd say a good 40 pounds worth of chainmail. Look at that. That stuff is heavy. Because you know there's more chainmail on there. It's not just the hood. If you shoot me, guy, I will literally come and destroy your entire world. I wasn't messing with you. You leave me alone. It's the Windmill District. Now I need to go and investigate the windmill. Free run down. And that's how he free runs down. It's pretty fucking cool. Right this way. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I have an invite. Let's see who it is and what do they want. Shut up and go to sleep. He could just sit in there and act like that. What up? What's up? What up, dude? Alright, I'm getting back to killing. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I don't have Rainbow Six anymore, by the way. I traded it in anticipation for Division. Well, I got Division coming out, so I'm not dedicating any more of my time to to Siege, only because there's other stuff. I know. Well, yeah. But for those 14 days, I invested a little bit in Warframe, so I've been playing that. I also got Assassin's Creed and shit.
There's an intruder in the tunnel.
For Warframe? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can build them all, yeah. Yeah, I put like 25 bucks in just to get a couple, you know. Just a couple bonuses starting off. Cuz yeah, I put 25 in, and then I found my brother got me a PS card for another 25. Oh, don't worry. You guys, if you guys get Division, we could totally play together there. See, so it's perfect. Yeah, I pre-ordered mine a long time ago.
Bloody royalists! Flesh traitor! Pity Charlotte. Eternity's gonna be much easier than I wiped you off.
Boom.
Grenadier!
You're a traitor. You traitor bastard.
Lead the bastard.
I'm about to get beat up. Oh, they killed me again. Those bastards. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off of the stream. I'm gonna stop that because my